Okay. All right. We're back. We're good. We're ready to go. Hello, Father. Yeah, I had to fucking reconnect my internet because I couldn't hear you or Zebra. I could only hear this annoying fat motherfucker. Hello? Isaac. You. I love you. I had to restart stream. Isaac. I had to restart stream, man. Yeah, it started back. What's that even mean? Okay. You know, no problem. No problem. What? Alright. Alright, we did it again. I think we traded for your boy. I gotta get upset. I'm gonna go get his brother. Gilbert. Gilbert Diaz. I want you. Every short. Okay, so we got Bo Naylor and his brother Josh now. I think that you should. We're building around these three. The fuck you want us to do about that? Giants are good, Padres are fine. That bitch. Yeah, payback's a bitch, ain't it, huh? Give me some MLB ready players. I don't want fucking Mateo. What is that? Ooh, a relief pitcher? Wait, let me. No, let's talk about this, Tigers. I'll take Will Vest, but I need something else. I need a starting pitcher. I wonder what I would have to give them for. I'll give you a Leclerc. Who else you want? We take Urshela? No. We take Bleeday for a relief pitcher and a starting pitcher. What the actual fuck are you talking about? Y'all would just give me Robert Suarez that easy, huh? What do I need to give you guys for? I want Lars, but not for. I think I did 220. Oh yeah, Mad Max. Hey Amanda, Lively. Okay, I'm not trading within the division. Sanchez. How you doing? Living life, you know. Wait, Luke Little. Wait. Cubs, you're interesting me. Shit, that's a setup, man. So what? Will Vest is a righty. Luke Little's a lefty. Let's see if I can find some starting pitchers somewhere. Can I get Rhett Loud? What the fuck would you guys want me to trade for him? Yeah, you guys are out your goddamn mind. You could have him. You want him? You could have him. They'll take Langliers though, I bet. I bet the fuck you guys would, huh? He had 29 bombs last year? Sheesh. I need a second baseman. Did you take Brett Harris? I'm taking, yep, I want Rhett Lowder. Need my Watson's coming on pretty well. Lowder, Manning, Estes, Wicks, and Jen as our starting pitchers. That's not bad. Bullpen's coming along slowly. We got our closer. I wonder what the fuck I could get for Langliers. The fuck, I don't want Charlie Morton's old ass. Trade me something worth it. Ian Hamilton, Bill Rice. Another relief pitcher would be nice. Shout out to the six in the stream. How you guys doing? We're making trades, getting ready to go through some spring training. Corey Lee. Oh, Corey Lee is the OG on the channel. I forgot about that. Yep, let's go get Corey Lee from the White Sox. This piece of trash organization. I can't. I gotta do realistic. This has to be realistic, and that's gonna take a lot to trade for Juan Soto too. Let's see. What you guys got? Can I take Brooks Baldwin? I need an outfielder. I need a second baseman. So this is not bad. Can I take Miguel Vargas? I'll take Miguel Vargas if I can. So you can keep Baldwin. I'll go look for an outfielder. Is they the GOAT in the stream? Yeah, I was about to say they will not give me him. You guys want a starting pitcher? You have him. 90 is. What's Grant Taylor look like? His stats ain't too bad. Bo Naylor and Corey Lee are our catchers. I'm cool with that. There's just some things you
Make
just
sure
don't
you white,
trade.
man.
Yeah, just white, please. Say the GOAT's the GOAT.
What's good, little Woody? How you doing, man? Oh my God! Yes, got it. No, let me move on. Huh?
Get it.
Nah, yeah, I almost got sacked. I said, hold on, baby. Almost did me dirty like a McFlurry. Africa. You? Oh no! Not Korea?
Oh, second baseman pretty good.
Where's Adrian from? No. So where's Adrian from? Where's Adrian descended from? They're like brothers. So I'm not sure.
Devin Lester got that name on Cincinnati. I don't know if it does.
Of course, I threw another one. No, you can't tell us. Yeah, answer.
Damn, David Butcher started?
What's the story like correlated to? Like, what are you trying to correlate around? Yeah, but what is it about? Like, what made you want to tell the story? Um, when you're at the top, it's lonely. When you're at the top, it's lonely. Hey, tell me what. Hey, tell me what. When? All right, so we got to take Wendy's to home court, Isaac, and let me tell you why. Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why we're gonna take him to home court? So basically, him and Sam correlate. I mean, got like a little situation over there in Austin. Mind you, Wendy's was dealing with a girl in Austin, like, you know, like he was like trying to hang out with her, supposed to go to a concert today, and what's it called? So boom, he wasn't chilling with that girl yet. The girl he's supposed to go to the concert with. So it was Sam, and then he was chilling with Amber. You know Amber. You remember Amber? He was chilling with Amber and her friend, and Wendy's there, they're having a vibe, and then fucking like he told that girl, "Hey, can I come over?" Wendy's told the other girl that he's gonna go to the concert with, if he can go over and hang out. And it was like 3 o'clock. She answered, said, "Yeah." Boom. So Sam was like, cause Sam rode with him, so Sam was like, "Can you at least take me to Amber's then?" And I crashed there and said, "Bet." Boom. Dropped him off there. Whole day passes by. I call Wendy's. I end up calling Wendy's and saying like, "Oh shit, how'd the night go?" Basically. Wendy's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just chilling. It was cool." And I was like, "Oh damn, that's dope." And then I was like, "Hey, so like, what's up with you and Sam?" He's like, "Man, I mean, I had to call him later. I'm probably not gonna go home. I'm not gonna be able to take him home." Oh my god, this fucking interceptions. Fuck. Yeah. So Sam right now is just tagging along with Amber, and like Wendy's was basically saying like, "Bro, I'm like, he's like, I'll take you home after the concert. It's like at midnight." But I was like, Wendy's like, I know Wendy's ain't gonna like just leave that girl like that to pick up yeah, basically stranded in Austin. $20 you got him. No, lie! Hold up, call it real quick. So I was just like, he was like, he called me. I told him, "Hey, yeah, bro. Like last night, if you would have told me, I probably would have picked you up." And he's like, and then he tried like, I was like, "Nah, bro, I got the kids." I was like, I ain't really trying to go nowhere
Shout out
either.
to the 4. Let's get it.
um, but yeah, so that's what's going on, and I'm like, oh shit, that sucks, bro. He can't afford one. Chill, Amber and her friend. Like it was a 2-man. Amber had a friend. I didn't know they're in Taiwan. I, I can't even call it Lil Woody. Can I call you Lil Woody? Because I'm going to call you that anyways. Just because I wanted your permission to, like, I'm going to call you regardless. That is common
I'm off
courtesy of
chat.
asking you.
Look,
That is
chat.
common courtesy of asking you, though.
We have a new gift.
Oh, my bad, my bad. What y'all playing right now, though? Be real with me. No, throw the ball. Hey, shit, me too. Then we down bad, but we on the jet for real. Get it? Because the PS4 jet. Ah, bro, I know how to fucking get the logo hack. You want to do that for yourself too, or no? You sure, bro? I got you, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the low. Are you humble? I know you being humble. I understand. Oh, let me switch accounts real quick. I ain't trying to balance account no more.
I think I'm very much cool with the rotation we built, chat. I think I'm very much okay with this. I don't know about the lineup. Let me check something real quick. Let's see.
I had a share on this account. My son's on my other account. Oh, looks like we're hopping on Ford on this account. Fuck it. Oh man, why you do like that? Hey, you missed Ty? Oh man, he still asleep, man.
Nah, we're playing on. We're gonna play on Legend.
What you finna play though? Be real. Damn, it's been a minute. Like zombies type shit. I'm down for that. I gotta download it though. Let me see what these kids doing.
Let's see. Dang. All the field and all the throw-ins on. Yep. I'll let down all the MLB only for the injury management. If someone gets hurt in the minors, yeah, they'll figure it out. Alright, cool. Let's see what the team does in spring training. Alright, he's gonna be alright. He's gonna be alright. Just a couple days. We're 10-9. That's not bad. Let's see. Going into our last spring training game, we're 11-15. I miss you, man. I'm right here. What the f do you mean? How are we hitting the ball? Are we hitting the ball decent, chat? Is our team hitting the ball good? I mean, I expect Lawrence Butler and them to do good. David Hamilton leading us in stolen bases. I'm back to you. What the fuck are you talking about? All right. Well, we've made it to the end of spring training. Let's go ahead and cut this roster down to our 26-man roster. All right. Triple A, Triple A, Triple A, Triple A, and then he's gonna be a Triple A'er. We're gonna have him in Double A, him in Double A, 4 and 5 in Double A. So here's our top 5. Little, Atunez, Keegan. But we'll figure these guys out. Yep. I don't know why I had so many catchers in the majors, but we're only rocking the 2. Diaz, we'll put him in. Oh, I almost put him all the way in Double A. We'll put him in Triple A. I want him in Double A.
Yo, be real. What's good?
Another day in America.
Where does he go? He left.
I think he went to take a shower.
So Tell him to be safe, for real, 'cause it's dangerous out here. It's dangerous out here. Oh
I
my
have to
gosh.
designate him for assignment. Well, he's being designated for assignment.
And there were cracks everywhere. The candle almost
Why are there
How
no
many times
NBA
do I
games going
double it?
on? What are you?
There's no NBA games on today.
Oh, it's stupid.
Regular season ends tomorrow, so everybody's playing tomorrow.
It's dumb. Alright, who's
You
this
know what?
guy? What team is this guy?
I'm gonna put
San
Wilson in
Diego.
AAA to
San
start the
Diego.
year.
the house was in trouble, but the candle was
Zario.
almost.
Oh, he needs to be designated for assignment as well.
There is
I'm sure
nothing
somebody will pick
wrong
him
with
up.
La Casa Maldita. Their magic is strong.
We'll put him in
Open
AAA.
the drinks. Please,
They're gonna put him
music.
in AA.
A bailar, a bailar.
Yo, this dude needs to chill the fuck out. Take that nigga heart out already, bro. Take that nigga heart out, for real.
It was all in my head.
3, 4,
I
5,
would
6.
never
Okay,
put
6
anyone
outfielders
in.
rotate with me.
I may not be super strong like Lisa or effortlessly perfect like
Hey, when did they take the
had a bad hair day, but
when do they take when they start taking the pictures out?
What time out?
Like, when do they sub them out?
And like, if
Yeah,
you're playing,
yeah, like when do they typically sub out the pictures if he's not getting strikeouts or?
it depends on certain things. Like, if he's
Talk to
getting
me.
hit around easily, then they'll take him out.
brain, big heart.
Or if he's like low on energy. But typically, you want your pitcher, starting pitcher, at least go 5 innings.
Okay, this guy's in the middle of the fifth one. His name is Kyle Hart. Is he good?
I have no idea.
He's on the San Diego Pirates, right? Is that the Pirates?
Padres.
Padres, yeah. I need them to take
So
him out already.
AAA. 2, 3. Okay, he's gonna be in AAA.
Like, I hit the ball and I ran to a base, or like, wait, I went in.
Say like you have like
perfect.
a runner at third and you get a base hit to the outfield and the runner from third scores and you get credited with a RBI because you drove the runner in.
Okay, tight shit, tight shit.
I think I'm cool with what we got.
Is Macho good from the Padres?
Who?
Macho?
Macho? I don't know who Macho is.
Oh, let me put it. Oh, let me put his name. Manny Macho.
Man, Macho. I have no idea who he is.
Manchado. You know who Tatis is, alright?
Yeah, I know who Fernando Tatis is.
Yo, but like his teammate.
We got
Tatis
32
already
strikes.
went green for me. I shouldn't have bet on this man. I shouldn't have bet Macho on that bitch.
Hey, he's on the 40 man down here. In single A? Yeah, nah, you gotta be coming off the 40 man, bud. Anybody wasting 40 mans on some double A kids.
I'm surprised they didn't do prize picks on baseball.
You know what? I don't even know if I have prize pick anymore.
Once you got it, you always got it.
Or I haven't used it in so long. I haven't actually put money on anything in forever. We'll keep trying. We'll move. Keep going. We'll move in on the 40. We don't really on the 40. Same thing on him. We don't really need him on the 40. Hogan will keep him on the 40. I think that you should let it burn.
Oh, guess it's time for 2K. What was that, man?
So yeah.
What, mama? Huh?
If I see the ball.
We'll go get a diaper then.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and just put J.D. Martinez and Verdugo on the trade block.
Wait, who's the best baseball player right now? Tony?
Yeah,
Like in the league?
yeah. I haven't heard anything really out of them either, though. I wonder how he's doing in
What about
fantasy.
Judge though? Judge go crazy though.
Yeah, but after the World Series, yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, he ain't got Soto no more. You know what I'm saying? Soto's going up that team.
Oh, I'm tied in one of my leagues. Fuck, I need to win. I had 12 points on my bench.
Good
That
job,
sucks.
mama.
I'm getting my ass whooped in this league. Damn.
Well, you should whip it back, bro. What's up with the Pancake University, man?
I need to get back playing that. I might eventually. I need to.
You never want to do it legally. It's kind of makes me sad.
I haven't even loaded up that game in months.
Me neither.
I think it's like ball.
I'm ready for 26 already. Where we open up in? We go to Seattle. Oh, I gotta face fucking George Kirby and Logan Gilbert. That's gonna be so nasty. I got Luis at 4. Oh, that's so nasty.
Yo, Isaac, I'm just letting you know that I told Sam what she said, bro. So he might be hitting you up here in a bit. Let's just go. Mama, let's just go.
Okay.
I
Here,
want
here,
Lars
here.
in center.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. You want Martinez in the outfield? Nah, I can't have him in the outfield. Not gonna lie. Who else is signing on? Yeah, rookie, you got that.
That nigga Manny Macho better do something here. He better go crazy.
Look at that sucker. Sucker sitting 2 outfielders on the bench. Really having speed at the top. Then my second best contact hitter. Rooker and then Bauer. Got a lot of lefty notice.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm going against a 69. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to download. I have to download Cold. San Antonio fan. Okay, Victor Limonado. Uh, Lock him. Damn, bro.
Get me back. It's lefty. Boy, lefty.
Oh my god. Hey, nigga, string bean in that bitch. Oh no.
What?
Being a two-way guard. You know what I did? You saw that? Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, going crazy. Fucking ball. You need to pass the ball. Yeah. What? Good job. Oh yeah, I'm locking up. I'm locking him in. I'm locking him in. I'm locking him in. He better not
I'm
pass it
like
this way because I'm right here.
gentle with this.
Hold up. Something ain't right. Baseline. Come on.
First game of the year, Isaac.
Board.
I just fixed my lineup and now I changed them again.
Ain't that bit.
Come back over here and then put this on manual because I just fucking changed it.
Cause you should pass me the ball, cause. Oh shit. Ain't that bitch.
Landing width, that's what I wanted.
I would have hit that. I would have hit that bitch. If you would have passed me the ball, I would have hit that bitch. I would have hit that bitch.
Fuck.
What are you doing, Daddy? You scared me. I said, what are you doing?
Second. Center for second. Let's do it, chat. First game of the year.
Ouch, boy. You know that, cuz. Oh, wow.
This is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Kirby, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And misses inside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and
got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out this side. Back in Seattle, and on the hill in this one, Matt Manning. What do you have on him, Siggy?
anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Naylor collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Donovan Solano. 1 down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Schumann. Throw to first in time. Here's the opening day lineup for the Mariners, Singy. They're looking to take that next step.
4 straight winning seasons, Boog, but trending in the wrong direction in terms of win-loss record. Hard to believe Seattle's only been in the postseason 3 times in this century. I think they have what it takes to make it 4 this year.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Josh Naylor. And Naylor swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
1 out, base is empty. Up and in. The count now 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, right now, he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. We'll go to the bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That missed by a lot, and a full count now. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
That one misses, And the count is 3-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A shot to the opposite field. His first homer of the year, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. They get the out on Arozarena. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Austin Shenton. The other way. Toss to Naylor. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run. Low shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Ezekiel Duran. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. On opening day. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, David Hamilton. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strike. As we go to the last of the 3rd. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Struck him out looking. Now here is J.P. Crawford. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. High in the air out to right. Butler makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Donovan Solano. Up the middle, Hamilton. Handles, throws to first, and the inning is over. Mariners lead 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. Now this is in the air down the line. Robles sizes this one up, tries to make the play, but it's foul. 3-2 on the way. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And that misses. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He sends one out the opposite way, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
And a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one blasted deep to right. Robles going back. And he makes the catch. And that is that. All tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ground ball Naylor. He steps on the bag, and a quick out number 1. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Next offering is outside. That one fouled off, 2-2. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Manic winds and deals. Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. At the belt and fires. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Randy Arozarena. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. On the ground, Durant. Slings to first. They get the out on Arozarena. So now the DH spot, Austin Shenton. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. RBI double for the M's. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ball to strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. And there's a ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
So digging in, Max Schumann. Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Ooh, Baye. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. The shortstop takes the ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Rooker snags it for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Victor Robles.
Good one.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. And a base hit. Here is J.D. Martinez. Swing and a ball popped up. Polanco. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Josh Naylor. Moved to first. And he's back in there. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Strike 3, got him swinging. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Donovan Solano. There comes comes the skipper out of the dugout. And here's a new pitcher from the pen, Keegan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-2. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Triple.
Everything came together for him. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the ground to third. Base hit, and a run comes in.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one down the line, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Out to short, Hamilton. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gabe Spire.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Well struck left field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Max Schumann. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. One and 2 here. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Pitch in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 outs. This to center field. Durant makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Hamilton. Grounds one to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back at T-Mobile Park, and the batter now, Donovan Solano. Manager out of the dugout. Number 44 taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Butler hauls it in, and there's one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. That's down and in.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Naylor makes the catch, inning over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz. A chance at his first save of the year. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Bo Naylor digs in now. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Munoz is just 1 strike away. Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game, and you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. We'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. An AL West matchup on the show. It's Mexico City taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And a foul ball. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Onto the bottom. And we're back. And towing the slab, Jordan Wicks. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Donovan Solano. In the dirt, and that's ball 2. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's and welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Naylor. Next pitch, not close, up high. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Solano slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. Next offering is down low. Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Let me start by saying.
Back in Seattle, here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And the pitch. That one finds the corner, and the count is even, 2-2. Stays alive. That one ripped. Back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
So up next, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. And he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Dylan Moore. 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's to third. Off balance feet. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. Seattle leads this one 2-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now here is Max Schumann. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles moving under this one. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So digging in, Donovan Solano. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the ground to short. Toss to Naylor, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. That one missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That's towards center. Nootbaar on the move. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Not even close there. And a count 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout. Bottom 4. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2-2 now. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Line drive. They take the force out, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So
2-1.
hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Outside low. 3-1 now.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's the ball.
And that's
Take
ball
your
4.
base.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bo Naylor will hit next.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And out 2-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Man at first, 1 away. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Wicks ready to fire now. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Dylan Moore now at the plate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second.
Fired to second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Robles runs. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Toss to Naylor. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Swings through that one. The Mariners have some bullpen action for the first time. Gabe Spire getting loose out there. Brash, the right-hander, also getting loose. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Raleigh gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Mariners. And here comes Mark Kotze. Grant Holman on to pitch here.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. And downstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Polanco off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done. And welcome back to the ballpark. J.D. Martinez stands in. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. And that's way high. 2-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Late on that fastball.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here is Lawrence Butler. Tying run at the plate. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. But that's not what that pitch was.
The tying run at the plate. That's off the mark. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that one misses up and in. It's 2-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Struck him out. Really pulled him with the breaking ball. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Michel Otonez comes on now. And there's a ball. Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out towards right center field. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Pitch gets away. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And here's a 3-2. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Fouled off down the right side. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one in there across the letters. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler makes the play, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash. He's making his second appearance of the season. Max Schumann getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. On to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So up next, David Hamilton. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Stepping in, Brent Rooker. That one way inside. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Manager out of the dugout. The new pitcher in the game, Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fouls one off, 2-2. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Fires across the diamond. And Polanco is out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swings and misses. 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. Now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. Nootbaar moves under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Now it's 3-2. Naylor leads off first with one away. Good job to fight that one off. And they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That one back. And gone! He nails one out to right. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. At a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that. They got rewarded for it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andres Munoz done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Trent Thornton.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Thornton is just 1 strike away. A little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
An historic day for this franchise, win or lose, but an incredible outcome here in front of their new home fans. Those who were on the fence, I think they probably pulled over. This one was special.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.